Hi everyone and welcome once again to my YouTube channel. I am Chioma Nwosu and so many of you call me Chimi. Well, I know it's been a long time I've posted a video, and actually it's because of the season, and we all know it's Christmas season already, and in this part of the world where we are, Christmas season, is a very big time of celebration for us. As fashion designers, you see that you have a lot of work on your table because a lot of people love to put on new clothes and look, good during this period. People make new clothes for their children. People just shop. Everything is almost new, shoes and clothes and all that stuff. So this period is like a period where there's a lot of clients or customers, for we fashion designers. And if you're not careful, you see you have your hands like very, very full, and you might not even be able to do anything, with your time. So anyway, I just decided to talk about the season and then pricing, for fashion designers. That's what I decided to talk about today, because this is like a major issue for me right now. A lot of clients that I have, they actually want things to be the normal way, and then there's pressure because you have a lot of clients this period. Yeah, if you're in this part, I don't know about other parts of the world, but here in Africa, in Nigeria, where I am precisely, this is a very big holiday for so many people. So people put their events like weddings, like birthdays, like burials, like whatever it is, they just actually put it like during this period, like this December period / January period. So it's like a very busy time. Trust me, you can attend one event from one Saturday to the other Saturday, and you can just keep, it's like a marathon. So you need to constantly change your clothing. So I want to talk about pricing, this period. So I want to say this is a period for you, as well as that's what I did anyway, to actually review your prices, because now you have so much work, you don't have time, and then you have a lot of pressure. So this is a period for you to review your prices and make even more money. Yeah, I'm going to say that because that is just how things are. You take advantage of the season, so people pay more now. So if anybody's not ready to pay, you don't stress yourself because you have a lot on your table, So you take advantage of the season, review your prices, make sure that you put time, aside for you to do other things like to rest if you have to, and then make sure you dedicate a lot of time to your work. So I have been very busy. That's why I said uploading videos have been a little bit slow, but I'm going to put up one or two things for you guys, definitely, and that is what I'm actually working on at the moment. Okay, this Christmas I'm going to be traveling to the village. That's where my husband is from. I'm actually from the same place, so we're going to be traveling to the east. So I was wondering if I should do like a vlog, of our travel, going to the village and back. But I don't know if you guys want to see that. But if I get to do that, definitely I wouldn't be uploading that on this particular channel. I'll be uploading that on my other channels. So yeah, if you haven't subscribed to that particular channel, which I'm going to leave the link at the description box, make sure to subscribe to the channel. I'm going to actually post the content when I see that people are actually subscribed to the channel, so I'll know you guys want to see other content from me, like food and travel. Like I said, I'm traveling to somewhere in Nigeria. It's the eastern part of Nigeria, actually from Imo State. So I'm going to show you guys what that experience is like, traveling with family, with kids, visiting people, and just generally celebrating Christmas. So yeah, I thought about doing that, and if you want to see that, you just have to subscribe. Okay, so basically this is what I want to talk about. What have you been up to this Christmas? What are your prices like? I don't know what your price is like. I also want to say that a lot of people will call me and say, so designer or so tailor charged me this for this particular style, and it's even the same style. See, every designer work is different, and the way they carry out their work is different. So if the other tailor or the other designer charges you cheaper, why didn't you go to her? Just go to her, you know. So if you're coming to someone else and the person is charging you, I mean, there's no use complaining because you decide to come to that person. For me, this is like a work of art. You know, it's like a painter painted a picture and you're telling the painter you're supposed to charge this amount for this picture. I mean, a work of art is priceless. It depends on how you see it, and it depends on the creativity and whatever that person has put into that work of art. So that's what's going to, you know, give value to that work of art, you know. So that's how I see this particular job. You know, I can do something, and because based on my experience, based on my level and all that, I charge you for this. If you see somebody creating that same style and you feel the person is cheaper, then you can go patronize that person. Honestly, that is the way, I mean, I see it. You can go patronize that person. You know, you don't have to start complaining and all that stuff. By the time you give a tailor a work to do or something to do, or a picture of a dress, and she does not get it right, you now see people posting things on the internet and they're saying what I ordered versus what I got, because we're looking for somebody that will do it at a cheaper rate, or somebody that is not even professional. So whatever you got, just accept it, because trust me, this person did hers probably from a professional. Now you go to give a roadside tailor or even an apprentice to create that same style for a cheaper, you know, price. It's not going to be the same. You don't know what that designer has put into that work. You know, it's not going to be the same. So don't complain. Don't come and say what I ordered versus what I got. And as for us designers or tailors or fashion, whatever you call yourself, when you see a design that you cannot recreate, just tell your client, I cannot recreate it, Shikina. Don't actually, you know, take up a job that you cannot do or something you cannot deliver. Just go straight and tell the person, I don't think I can do this. If it's so important for the person to get exactly that design, that person should contact the designer. You see somebody on Instagram posted a picture, you like the picture, you screen grab the picture and you send it to someone else. If it was that cheap, why did you contact that particular designer? The contact details are there to create that style for you. Why did you bring that same style to somebody else to create it for you at a cheaper price? And then when the person does, you know, the job based on the person's ability, you're complaining. You're complaining because you don't know how much work that designer put into that job. Okay? And then I think as designer we should learn when to say no. I cannot. No, I can't do this. No, I won't even do it. Okay, so I've learned to say no. If you give me and I'll tell you, see, I'll do it, but it's not going to be exactly like this, because I'm going to add one or two things, I'm going to remove one or two things. If you don't accept, I will not do it, because I'm not the creator of that design. So I will tell you, because I don't know you, it might not be the same exactly. For those that get it exactly, thumbs up to you guys, kudos to you guys. But for you, if you can't get exactly that, be honest, be sincere. Just tell your client or your customer, I cannot get exactly this design, or I'm going to add to this design, or I'm going to remove this, or I'm going to recreate it in my own way. And when the person says yes, there will be no need for saying what I ordered versus what I got. Because I mean, it's crazy sometimes when I see some of those posts. Okay, so we should also learn to say no. And for you as a client, please don't see a woman that has a figure eight, like a very sexy shape, and you know that you are a pear shape, that your up is very big and then you don't have any hip, you don't have, you know, that down there you're very small, and you want that design, you want exactly what you saw, and then when you put it on, it does not look good on you, because for your figure, that's not what you're supposed to be wearing. And then you're complaining. What are you complaining to? I mean, complain to your shape, okay? Complain to yourself. You don't have any reason complaining, because that is not the design that you're supposed to be looking out for. Know what looks good on you, what fits your body type. Don't say because somebody else, this particular celebrity was wearing this design and I have to wear that design. look at yourself, accept yourself, accept your body. If you're the type that is heavy on the lower region and then you're smaller up, then you know the kind of, because you have big hips, you know the kind of design that actually looks good on you as well. And then if you're a plus size, you know what looks good on you. It's not everything that looks good on Amaka that will look good on Fola, and vice versa. So we should know where to draw the line so that you don't have issues with your clients, because it's getting crazy. Seriously, a lot of designers are complaining. I've seen people come to say, I want to quit this business because I'm always having issues with my clients. When they come, they don't like this, or they said this, that, and all that stuff. See, well, actually enjoying in this part, or the customers, we don't pay, you guys don't pay for alteration. I know some designers that after telling them all that, by the time they create the designs, once you guys have agreed and have signed the contract, when you bring back your fabric or your dress and you want alterations, you pay for alterations. Here people feel it's their rights. They don't pay for alterations. They really want to tell you what they want and you give them what they want. They still come back to tell you, see, I don't want it like this again because it's not fine on me. Remove it and put this other one. And we just go ahead and do it. It's not because, nobody talks, nobody complains. So it's not a right, it's a privilege for me, really, because other people pay for that. People pay for consultation. But here, we don't even charge people for consultation. And a lot of designers here in Nigeria don't charge people for consultation. Somebody can come to your business place or your shop or whatever, and keep you down for 3 hours looking at catalogs, selecting, checking fabric, doing this and that, and 3 hours of your day is gone. They don't pay you one dime. At the end of the day, they say, sorry, I did not see what I want. I don't think you can make this what I want. Sorry, later, and they will leave. That is not fair. So we should be considerate. I don't want to go too much, we take too much of your time in this particular video. I was just hoping, I get to, talk about this. It's Christmas season. Make sure to take breaks so you don't work, too much and then you break down, okay? So make sure you take breaks. Make sure you charge right. You can't work so hard and you don't make, money, because this is a job. For some people, I don't know if they think this is like a joke. You need to be able to pay your rent. You need to be able to feed your family if you're a woman with this particular job. So you cannot, it's not a joke. It's not a joke. You need to do things right, get paid, make sure you get paid well. People are ready to buy shoes worth, for example, 10, 15,000, 20,000 naira. People are ready to buy hair worth 35,000, 50,000, but they are ready to make clothes 3,000 or 1,500. That is very bad. It is so unfair. Seriously, when you come and see a designer that's putting so much work, this is our shoes that they produced like a long time ago and they sell to you. The people that are selling, they're adding a profit of even that 3,000 just to sell it to you. But this is somebody that sits down on the sewing machine for throughout the day, 24 hours, sometimes 2 days to create one design. Sometimes you even need to pay somebody to assist you, and you're charging the person, or you're pricing the person 1,500, 3,000 naira. Well, I don't know, I can't do that. For people that do it, maybe based on your location, based on your location, or I don't know. Here we use power. I can't work without power. If there's no power, I need to put on the generator, and you know that here in Nigeria, that's light is an issue. So sometimes I run my gen throughout the day, like day before yesterday. Yesterday I had to do the same thing to run my gen almost throughout the day. At the end of the day, the person, how much have I spent running my gen just to make one outfit? 24 hours my gen is on to make one outfit, then you pay me less? No, I'm not going to accept it. So I don't know how you guys, when I see some people saying, I made this dress for 500 naira, I'm like, how much is it? Lining, how much is the zipper, how much? You have to consider all these things. Maybe I have to make a separate video to talk about pricing, like seriously, that you have to calculate your zip, your everything that you're using on that fabric, on that design, and you also have to make sure you pay yourself because you're the one working. It's just like the plumbers or the carpenters, when they come and then they will say material, they will say workmanship. You must pay yourself. If you can't pay yourself, you're working I mean, you're not doing yourself good. Okay, so that's basically all I want to say. I'll be bringing more videos to you. Enjoy the Christmas, make beautiful design, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye bye. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Make sure to like the video as well. Okay, so bye bye.